Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, right now I want to tell my old story, uh, the unforgettable story. So, when I was 8 years old, that time, something happened I still remember vividly uh, to this day. It was my older brother's 11th birthday, and the celebration was one of the most extravagant events I had ever witnessed in our home. Yeah. It was nighttime, and the house was alive with decorations, colorful lights, and the sound of laughter from an endless stream of guests. So my parents had gone all out to make this day unforgettable. So there were balloons of every color imaginable, uh, a huge birthday cake with multiple tires, not multiple tire. I think it's like two tires. I think, and tables filled with snake treats. But the highlight of the night, the gifts. Yes, the gifts. My brother was showered with presents, so many presents, the kind of whole every child dreams that you need in your birthday to have so many gifts. And among the many toys he received at the time, there was one that stood out, a big, yes, a shiny remote controlled car, the RC car one. It was massive, like bright red, and it looked like it had just driven out of television commercial. My brother's eyes lit up with excitement when he saw it. Yeah, I was happy for him, really. I was, but I couldn't help feeling a twinge of envy because just 3 months, just 3 months after it, just 3 months after, like in at September, my birthday had been much simpler. No big party, yeah, no mountain of gifts, and definitely, yeah, no RC cars. It wasn't that I wasn't grateful, but seeing such a grand celebration made me feel a little overlooked. Still, I pushed those feelings aside and tried to enjoy the party. Yeah, the house was packed with people, many that I, oh, so many that I didn't recognize most of them. Guests came in waves, so many, some bringing gifts, others just stopping by to wish my brother a happy birthday. The night felt like it would never end, and I eventually grew uh, tired of the noise and the crowd. By the time the party went down and the guests started leaving, I was already half asleep. Yeah, when the last guest finally left and the house fell silent, we all went to bed. Yeah, of course, my brother had a carefully lined up all his gifts in one corner of the living room, including the prize RC car at the time. He was so proud of it, of course, because that's a huge prize. And I remember him saying how he couldn't wait to play with it the next morning because he just played little at at the night after, but he want to charge the RC car first to play in the next morning. But the next morning didn't go as anyone expected. I woke up to the sound of my parents talking in hushed word tones at the time. When I went to the living room, I saw my brother sitting on the floor, staring at the empty space where his gift had been. All the presents, every single one were gone. Yeah, I think not every single one, but just a little gifts that gone at the time. But yeah, the RC car one, the RC, yeah, that had been left on the table, had vanished overnight. It didn't take long for my parents to realize what had happened. A thief had broken into our house while we were sleeping and stolen everything. The realization, the realization sent a chill down my spine. Had someone managed to get in and out without anyone noticing? How? Like how? It didn't take long for my parents to realize what had happened. A thief had broken into our house while sleeping. My brother was devastated. That RC car had been the highlight of his birthday, and now it was gone. I felt so bad for him. Even though part of me was still processing the shock of the whole situation, my parents did their best to comfort him, but there was nothing that could do to replace what he had been taken. Looking back, that night taught me a strange, bittersweet lesson about joy and disappointment. It showed me how quickly things can change and how fleeting happiness can be. For my brother, for my brother and me, it became one of those childhood memories that sticks with you, a mix of the thrill of celebration and the sting of loss. Even now, whenever I think about that night, I can still picture the RC car shining brightly in the glow of the party lights. And my brother said that the next morning when it was gone. So that is my story. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.